All smiles at the top of Serie A as Juventus open up a bit of a lead over Inter Milan. We'll take a look at your predictions and, of course, the results next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we're going to Serie A to take a little look at the latest results in Italy. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, keep you bang up to date with all things Serie A related, Blackburn Rovers related. World football, here we go here. Underwaruski, that's right. Goodness gracious me, what's going on in flipping Italy? Flipping heck, Juventus chunder against flipping Gattuso's Napoli. Inter Milan don't even seize the opportunity. And the Roma teams, don't get me started on the Rome teams. Goodness gracious me, it was a chance for everybody to really kick this division up its arse. But no, they blew it. All the big boys blew it, including the champions blew it. Anyway, we're going to take a look at all those results and all that kind of predictions in just a second. So let's get going, folks, and take a little look at how we all got on last time out, folks. In Matchday, what was it, 21? So this is Matchday 22 now. So here we go. Yeah, this is the results from last time out. This the criteria first. 0 to 3, you're in the shit-face gang. 4 to 6, you're in the straight-face club. 7 plus, you're in the top banana, boys. So AC Milan continued their revival. In fact, let me have a look at that game. I didn't actually. It was a 1-0 win, wasn't it? AC Milan on the. Who scored that game? Was it Zlatan? No, it wasn't Zlatan. It was Rebic with the goal. But yeah, the recent revival of AC Milan continues. They're now to 8th in the table after picking up a win against Brescia. 1-0 was that final score. I actually went with a 2-1 win for AC Milan. Also not too shabby indeed. Bologna did beat SPAL 3-1. I actually went with a 0-0 draw, so a bit of a chunder there. Fiorentina and Genoa battled to a 0-0 draw as well. I went with a 2-1 win for Fiorentina. Got that one wrong. One of the results of this, probably the season here, Atalanta 7-0 barnstormer away to Torino. Actually, with a 2-2 draw this one. So if anybody got anywhere near that, well done to you guys. I went with a 2-2 draw. Inter Milan blew it against Cagliari. Maybe the wheels haven't come off Cagliari. 1-1 draw for them. So big point for Cagliari. Opportunity missed for Inter Milan, who are trying to bring in. In fact, word in my ear is Christian Eriksen is now an Inter Milan player. They're trying to bring in Giroud, Ashley Young, all this kind of good stuff. 3-1 I went, so I got that one wrong. Hellas Verona 3-0 win over Lecce. I went with Verona, so not too shabby indeed. The nicest man in football, Sampdoria, with Ranieri, drew with Sassuolo 0-0. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Sampdoria. So again, opportunity missed there for Sampdoria. Parma did beat Udinese 2-0. Actually went with a 1-0 win myself. Roma and Lazio duked out to a 1-1 draw. Opportunities blown for both sides there. And Napoli upset the apple cart with a 2-1 win for Napoli against Juventus. Goodness gracious me. I went with a 2-1 win the other way. And as you can see, I'm in the shit-face gang, boys. I'm in the shit-face gang. Who's with me? Who's with me? Well, let's kick it all off with we are QPR, not too shabby. The Italian Devil, you're with me, buddy. You're with me, buddy Rooney. You're in the shit-face gang. Chambo and Wamba also with me. Ashan Ojara with an edit, not too shabby. Yannick Bustler, not too bad indeed. Oliver did okay for himself. Miles A also did pretty good. Giancarlo Garulo also in the shit-face gang. On Magimundo, terrible as well. Cody Cahoe did okay for himself. Nathan Eva squeaked in there. In fact, I think he might have been very close to top banana as well. Narin Kadanka did okay for himself. Ultra Omar, not too shabby. Ahmed 29, not too bad. Mohamed Nuru did okay. And Vachiko Vasic did absolutely shite with me. I could say that because I'm also shite. So this is the table as it stands. Juventus lead the way, 51 points on the board, 3 points clear still of Inter Milan. Lazio are still, 5 points off the top spot. After they drew with Roma. Roma actually down in 4th spot, 39 points on the board. Atalanta 5th, Cagliari 6th, down about as Brescia, Genoa, SPAL going down to Serie A B next season if it was to end today. But it's not. We're going to take a little look at the next round of matches, folks. Bologna will open it up against Brescia. Am I all ready? I'm prepped. Let me just make sure I've got all stuff. I've just clicked the wrong pissing button, boys. I've clicked the wrong pissing button. So it's Bologna up against Brescia. So the last 6 between two sides, 3 wins for Bologna, 2 wins for Brescia, 1 draw along the way. They played early in the season in Brescia. It was a 7-goal barnstormer with Donnarumma get himself a couple goals for Brescia. Andrea Sistana get himself a 3rd goal for Brescia. However, they were outdone by Bologna. Bani, Palacio, Sabelli OG and Ossoloni on the score sheet for Bologna. 7-goal barnstormer. Hopefully we'll get something like that this time time out. Brescia actually failed to win the last 6 matches heading into this, and the bookmakers go with that as well. 7-10 on for Bologna, 15-4 is the away win, 29-10 the draw. Brescia obviously bottom of the table, 15 points on the board. A win though could get themselves out of it and send Lecce in their drop zone, depending on what goes on with them. Bologna on the flip side, they're up to 11th of the table, win away from 9th. That'll be top 10 football for them. I'm going to give it a 1-1 draw though. I like Brescia. I do like Brescia. I'd like to see them stick around for another season. But right now they need more than a draw, to be honest with you, if they're going to get themselves out of it. So 1-1 draw for me. Cagliari though, still hanging on in there for Europa League spot at the moment. 7 points adrift of 5th spot. Heading into this though, they haven't won in a bunch. They haven't won in at least 6 games. Back-to-back draws heading into this up against the Parma side, who are right on their heels as well. Goal difference. They got much better form. 3 wins at the past 6, 2 defeats at the past 4. If you want to look at it that way, a win for either side would not do much. A win for Parma would leapfrog Cagliari. Get a little bit closer to 5th spot. The last 6 between the two sides, what we got going on, it's actually last 3. 2 wins for Cagliari, 1 win for Parma, 0 draws along the way. They played in Parma early in the season. It was a 3-1 win for Cagliari. That's when they were on fire. Last time they played in Cagliari, there was a 2-1 win as well for Cagliari. Around about this time last season as well. Cagliari actually failed to win the last 7 matches. They've actually conceded at least 2 goals in the last 5 home matches. So they're not looking good for them. 10-11 on for Cagliari. They are favourites for this one. 13-5 is the draw. 14-5 is the away win. Tough old boots this one, but I'm going to give it to Cagliari to nick it 2-1 in the end. Next up we have Sassuolo up against Roma. Roma need to get back to winning ways quick time if they're going to maintain their top 4 push. The last 6 between two sides, 0 wins for Sassuolo, 4 wins for Roma, 2 draws along the way. They played in Rome earlier in the season. It was a 4-2 win. Brian Cesante, or Cristante, Dzeko, Henrik Mkhitaryan and Justin Kluivert on the score sheet for Roma. Domenico Baredi getting himself a brace for Sassuolo. Roma actually undefeated in their last 13 of their last 14 away matches, so the away form is pretty savvy heading into this. Bookmakers odds, they go with 16-5 for the hosts, 78-100 for Roma. 14-5 is the draw. A win for Roma could see them leapfrog nothing. They can't leapfrog nothing, but it would put a bit of a stranglehold on that 4th spot. Could open up a 4-point lead over Atalanta, depending on what goes on with them. A win for Sassuolo, who are struggling as well down in the bottom end. A win for them could see them rise a couple spots to 13th. So tough old boots this one. I'm going to give it a 2-0 win for the away team. That is Roma. Next up we have Juve up against Fiorentina. Fiorentina, mid-table team at the moment. Just 1 defeat the past 6 for them heading into this. Obviously Juventus losing the last game, but before that was at least 5 games unbeaten. We'll take a look at the detailed numbers. Actually undefeated in the last 31 home matches. They've actually scored 2 of the last 2 goals in 9 of the last 10 home matches as well. On the flip side, Fiorentina have kept a clean sheet in the last 3 matches, both home and away. The last 6 between two sides, 4 wins for Juventus, 1 win for Fiorentina, 1 draw along the way. They played in Fiorentina earlier in the season. It was a 0-0 draw, and the last time they played in Juve was a 2-1 win last season in April. Alexandro with 1 of the goals. German Pezzella with a big fat OG. Nikola Milenkovic, the 1 only goal for Fiorentina. Obviously, bookmakers, they'll go with Juve on this one. 3-10 on. 4-1 is the draw. 10-1 is the away win. With Fiorentina, did I say this already? It could rise to potentially 10th spot. 1 defeat at the past 6 for them. Looking decent, but Juventus will take this. It's at home. Can't see anything but a 3-1 win. Next up, we have Atalanta. Obviously, it's a story of the week last time out, beating Torino 7-0 away. This time they bring it back home. Up against the Genoa side. The last 6 between two sides. 5 wins for Atalanta, 1 win for Genoa. That win for Genoa was back in 2018 over in Genoa. However, last time out, last season, this match ended up as a 2-1 win for Atalanta. It was Musa Barrow and Timothy Castagna getting the goals for Atalanta. Goran Pandev, the 1 goal for Genoa. Genoa actually failed to win the last 20 away matches in the division, so not looking good for them. Genoa actually sit 19th at the table, 15 points on the board. 1 win in the past 6 for them. Atalanta on the flip side, 1 defeat in the past 5. 2 defeats in the past 6 if you want to expand the odds a little bit. A win for Atalanta could see them rise above Roma into 4th, depending on what goes on with them this time out. And I can't see anything but an Atalanta being... Oh my goodness gracious me. What is this shit? Take 2! I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Atalanta. I know 9-3s are a common scoreline, or a 9-2 is a common scoreline, but not for me, folks. Not for me. I had to do a little bit of tweakage on that one. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Atalanta on this one. Moving on to, who do we have next? AC Milan up against Verona. AC Milan, one of the form teams in the division at the moment. Just the one defeat the past 6 for them. 3 wins on the spin. Obviously, the Zlatan effect is having major positivity around Milan at the moment. Up against another form team, Verona, just one defeat the past 6 for them as well. So 2 teams looking to get more points on the board. Last 6 between the two sides, 3 wins for AC Milan, 2 wins for Verona, 1 draw along the way. They played in Verona earlier in the season. It was a 1-0 win for Milan. The goal scorer on that day was Krzysztof Piatek from the penalty spot. 2 red cards as well on that occasion. The last time they played in Milan was a 4-1 win last season. Hakan Kalangolu, Patrick Cutrone, Nganagazo, Abate and Fabio Barini on the score sheet for AC Milan. Liu Sung-wo, the one and only goal scorer for Verona. Verona is undefeated in the last 5 matches in Serie A, both home and away. AC Milan, we already mentioned it, won the last 3 matches in the division as well. Verona scoring at least 2 goals in 5 of the last 6 matches across the board. Bookmakers odds 7-4 on for AC Milan 29-10. The draw 5-1 is the away win. Verona heading into this 2 points adrift of AC Milan. A win for them could see them rise to 6th. A win for AC Milan could also rise to 6th. Then potentially they could maybe have a little gamble, outside look at Champions League football maybe. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win as well. AC Milan to take the 3 points and get themselves right back in the contention for Europa League spots this season. Next up we have Lazio up against SPAL. SPAL obviously in 18th spot, looking for some points, boys. 2 wins of the past 5 for them. Lazio on the flip side, picking up a draw last time out. Before that, 5 wins on the spin. A win for Lazio could see them go into 2nd spot, depending on what goes on with Inter Milan. Now, the last 6 between two sides, 3 wins for Lazio, 2 wins for SPAL, 1 draw along the way. They played in SPAL earlier in the season, but 2-1 win for SPAL. Goals from Andrea Patanga and Jasmine Kurtic for SPAL. Sirio Immobile get the one and only goal for Lazio from the penalty spot. Last time they played in Rome was a 4-1 win. Immobile with the brace. Danilo Cataldi and Marco Parello got on the score sheet for Lazio last season, and Mirko Anatucci get the one and only goal for SPAL. Lazio won the last 6 home matches in the division, and have scored at least 3 goals in 7 of the last 8 matches as well. So they like to find the back of the net when at home. 5-1 on for Lazio, 5-1 the draw, 14-1 is the away win. Cannot see anything but a 2-0 win for Lazio to snatch it. The 3 points, and again, potentially going to 2nd spot. Next up we have Lecce up against Torino. Now these two sides, obviously Torino need a win after their last week's shambles, 27 points on the board. Back-to-back defeats for them heading into this. Lecce on the flip side, 17th spot, 5 defeats at the past 6 for them. Lecce, if they were to win, won't go anywhere. A win for Torino could see them get back into top 10 and up to 9th in the table. The last 6 between two sides, 2 wins for Lecce, 2 wins for Torino, 2 draws along the way. They played in Torino earlier in the season. It was a 2-1 win for Lecce. Diego Faridas, Marco Manacoso, the goal scorers for Lecce. Andrea Berlotti from the penalty spot for Torino. Last time out, when they played in Lecce, it was a 2-1 win as well. So Lecce got the mentality, or the mental hold perhaps, on Torino. Bookmakers odds on this one, they will go with 21-10 for Lecce. 5-2 is the draw, 6-5 is their away win. So Torino are favourites despite their 7-0 battering last time. So the fans need a result, and they need a result fast. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win though for Lecce. It'll just add a bit more further pain for the Torino fans heading into this one. Into the final 2 now. Udinese up against Inter Milan. Now the last 6 between the two sides. 1 win for Udinese, 4 wins for Inter Milan, 1 draw along the way. They did play in Milan earlier in the season. It was a 1-0 win. Stefano Sensi with the 1-0 goal for Milan. There was a red card on this game as well in favour of Udinese, or in favour of Inter Milan. They were the better team, or basically Udinese lost the man. Get myself in a right old mess. Rodrigo De Paul with a red card. Inter have actually drawn the last 3 matches in Serie A, so they need a result to get themselves back into it. Last time they played in Udinese was last season, was a 0-0 draw in May. Bookmakers odds on this one, they go with 70-4 for Udinese, 30-5 is the draw, 7-10 on for Inter Milan. They need a win, obviously. If they were to win, Juventus lose, they could go top of the table. Udinese on the flip side are in 14th, back-to-back defeats for them. Before that, 3 games on a 3-game winning run for them. A win for Udinese could see it rise into the top 10, possibly above Napoli, depending on what goes on elsewhere. I think Inter Milan will get back to winning ways, only just though with a 2-1 win. Obviously, Ericsson signs this week, big old Barnstormer party atmosphere. Let's bring it to the table, folks. 2-1 win for Inter Milan. And wrapping it up, it will be Sampdoria up against Napoli. This game must be on the Monday. Last 6 between two sides, 1 win for Sampdoria, 5 wins for Napoli, 0 draws along the way. Played it in Naples earlier in the season. It was a 2-0 win. Dries Mertens with a brace. The last time they played in Sampdoria, it was a 3-0 win for Sampdoria. De Vrij get himself a brace last season. Fabio Quagliarella as well on the score sheet last season. Sampdoria needs some results, boys. They're in 16th in the table. A win conceding rise just one spot to 15th. Napoli are in 10th. A win could make them go to 9th. Bookmakers odds on this bad boy. What you got for me there? 10-3 for Sampdoria. 13-5 is the draw. 4-5 on for Napoli. They are red hot favourites heading into this. I'm not convinced though. Still by Gattuso. I'm going to give this a 2-2 draw on this one. Obviously a big result for them last week against Juventus, but that's just papering over the cracks. Big game mentality. He's a big game player, big game manager perhaps. These are your bread and butter results. You need a win against Sampdoria to really convince me and possibly the Naples fans or Napoli fans that you are the real deal, Gattuso. Are you the real deal? Well, anyway, this is what the table would look like if my predictions were to come on in. Juventus will still lead the way. 3 points clear of Inter Milan in second spot. Lazio third. Roma are in fourth. That's AS Roma or AC Roma, depending on where you are in the world. Atalanta fifth. Cagliari sixth. Down the bottom is Genoa, SPAL, Brescia, going down to Serie B next season. Speaking of next season, well, I'm not speaking of next season. I'm speaking of next time around, folks. I'll be back, hopefully, with better lighting to bring this a little bit more crystal clear for you. But get your predictions in nice and early down below. We'll do it all again then. If you are new to the channel, make sure you bang the subscribe button. Keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Serie A related, world football related. We're all here under one roof. And if you did well this week, make sure you bang the thumbs up. And if you are new and you just want to put a smile on my face, bang the thumbs up, folks. Give this video some loving. We'll do it all again next time. I will Christian Eriksen be all smiles next weekend or this weekend with maybe a debut win. As he takes on his boys against Udinese. We'll have to wait and see. Until then, I'll see you all next time around. Bang the thumbs up, bang the subscribe. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.